Bridges ID. Clear.
We've added a cargo catapult option to your PCC. Now, in case the name didn't give it away, they can be used to launch multiple containers over a large distance.
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Come on, keeping on.
Sam? You read me?
Lochna?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
A delivery? Oh, good. Excellent. Everything appears to be in perfect condition. There's something I've been meaning to ask. Would you help me join the UCA? If me being a part of it ensures more people get the medical attention they require, then it's well worth the hassle.
Curry.
Thank you for that. I might not be as young as I once was, but I've still got plenty to offer. Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find useful. You're more than welcome to it. Your deliveries have saved lives. And, as you know, every life that's saved is one fewer BT to deal with. Which in the long run means even more lives are saved. Please, don't give up. No matter how difficult it may become, I implore you.
I see you've put another shelter on the network. Nice job. Chiral levels are increasing as predicted, which is good. As for BB-28, you'll be pleased to hear the operation went well. There should be no need for additional major procedures. We're not out of the woods yet, but I think it's safe to say that the worst is behind us. All that remains is to continue expanding the network, monitor changes as chiral levels increase, and make adjustments as necessary. Drug therapy should suffice. Keep it up, Sam.
Good work. New order available.
San Antonio for a veteran. minimum, so that he's the reason the Spurs get over that thunder hump. I can see something like that. I can see him going to Golden State. I'm playing with the star as well. But I'm just saying, guys who won MVP more recently.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thanks, Sam. Mountain Knot City wouldn't be on the chiral network if it weren't for you. And now we can finally do our part for the UCA. Sorry you had to go through so much trouble. Just know that we appreciate it. Wow, how did you get this here so fast? I tell you, you never fail to impress. We were on our own for the longest time. But since joining the UCA, we've been able to communicate with people all over. We've learned a lot from them. And them from us, I'd like to think. We've never felt so connected. You know, folks have shared stories about you too. You know, the incredible things you've done. I gotta be honest, part of me still can't believe you're real. Much less that you're willing to go through hell and back just to keep us going. Anyway, sorry. You got places to be. Just know that you'll always be welcome here. Why don't you rest up before you go?
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Elton Baylor never won a championship with them. Elton Baylor could be an England. Okay. And at that point, now you're straight. So maybe he gets the chance. Maybe. But I think it's debatable. Well, and I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you a guy who I don't think belongs in the Hall of Fame. And he's in it. Who I think you have to say, based on championship, which is always a fair thing to do. I agree. Isn't Pat Gasol better than he won 2 titles. Number 2 option. He's number 10. I don't know. Norm Nixon, 11. Okay? Norm is 11. Norm Nixon got
Order assigned. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons with weapons restrictions lifted.
How we make this party back then? Yeah. The fact that AC Green maintains that he was a person. To the NBA, I'll honor 175 great. Yeah, I'll be going with you.
Where am I going? I gotta land north.
I'll see you soon. Stay out there yet.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
But be a first-year referee.
Delivering cargo.
Oh, you made it. Handled with care, I see. I hear you're the one to talk to about the chiral network. Is it true that a contractor let me access your schematics and so forth? I want to share my research with everyone. Let them read it. Let them learn from it, like I learned from their work. Make me a part of the UCA. Very good, very good. Guess we're in this together now, Sam. I'd love to show you around the place, but it's a terrible mess.
Thanks, Sam. BB-28 appears to be on the road to recovery. Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hoped. The convulsions and spasms have ceased as well. I know it's tough out there without a BB, but you've got to keep on fighting the good fight. Just like the kid is. Just like BB-28 is.
Sam, we've received an order from a new client. Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the details, and do it soon. Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Come back anytime.
Oh, that's the roboticist's custom-made active skeleton, isn't it? Should be a big help on mountain trails or any lousy road, come to think of it.
Thank you for your contribution.
No can do, Sam. Structures can't be built that close together. You'll need to settle for a different spot outside the sensor ring.
Good morning, Sam. Weapons beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Construction complete.
There you are. You've done me a good... I suppose this isn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last. Can't do it all myself, can I?
Good work. New... New order available. Please access delivery terminal. For further information. Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
And you're probably accused of something. Nobody ever prints those.
Hey, Sam. Welcome back. Tough journey as always, I bet. Wow, you really took great care of everything. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to call this anything less than perfect. We're going to get through this because of you. Thank you, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
The thing that would have got me out of the jerk was they. I'm gonna have to paraphrase. I can't give the exact wording of it. I guess Stefan Dick's lawyer. They had a couple of these eyewitnesses take the stand, and this is a gal that's I guess and the expectation was, foie gras, or like Cornish game hen, or whatever, some stupid, right? To a man and woman. They said, yeah, we weren't sure how big a chef she was. Because the night of the alleged incident, she served us overcooked hot dogs. Like, I'm a jerk. You're a private chef. There should be a hot dog in that fridge. For you to know, you serve for dinner. I'm a 35 on food. How do you end up with hot dogs?
Thank you for your contribution.
Your work is greatly appreciated, Sam.
Right? No. She went to at least 4 games as his guest. They asked her about what he does, and said, no, I didn't know he got that. She claimed that she didn't know that he was a football player? She didn't know. She knew that big football player was getting tight. She went to 4 games as his guest.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity. Every now and then, something on the show where the guy's surprised. They've got something I've not seen prior to the show. My opinion on the show is going to be my legitimate, never seen before picture, right? Very happy. And apparently, Ethan downstairs agrees with Tyrone. The Philadelphia Phillies apparently have a, and please don't put it on the screen yet, guys. I do not want to see it. I want to read it to you first, and I want to see it live with the audience, okay? Apparently the Phillies have come out with a souvenir cooler cup. Right? Yeah.
so we don't understand what that means. Kind of like when the Dodgers did it with the Otani Cup, that they were selling for like $100 or something like that for a soda. And collectively, you guys all think it's really cool. It's the greatest. Right? My sister now lives in
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
I got this is a pretty badass souvenir cup. Absolutely. That's the universal feeling right now. How much you and your nemesis? I will be shocked if you will love it. Yes, he is my nemesis. We agree. Alright, so we're gonna do this on a 3-2-1 basis, okay? But instead of a 3-2-1 show, that's how we're gonna do this, okay? Alright. Souvenir cooler cup. You guys think it's great? It's great. We'll get to the price tag in a second. 3, 2.
Ascending.
Gatorade cooler. Push the little button in, and the liquid comes out. Or drink from a straw at the top. Does that thing work on the bottom? Yes or no? I don't know. Not sure about it. So the New York Met fan downstairs, he acknowledged that's badass. Yes. How would you not acknowledge it? That doesn't look good to you. How much does it cost? I believe. Is that a $50 cooler cup? I would think it's very much reasonable. I do this. I can appreciate it because it looks like the actual cooler. I can appreciate it. Greatest thing ever. Greatest cooler cup of all time. Yeah, that's the price. Okay, for the single. That's all like 12 ounces or something like that. The single. Yeah, that one is $26.99. Okay, but it's better than the Dodgers. Right, and the double on this big orange, right? It's $35.99. Still better than the Dodgers. And it includes a specialty drink cocktail kit. Okay, but no features. So like you get either like a 12 ounce or a 20 ounce drink, some kind of specialty like fruit content. You have to pay for it. And then if you wanted to refill it, you have to buy it. Okay, got it. Just again, that's better than the Dodgers also. Yeah. I got you. 8.1. 8.1. It's a little low. 8.1. That's a 9.5. Inspection. What the second? First of all, out of blue. What don't I like about this is what I do like about it. I love powder blue. It's like tile on the left. Well, that's my favorite color. Alright? What don't I like about it? The peak. Yes.
Order assigned.
If you take the P off of it, I'll probably give you an 8-9. So put your thumb on the P.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I'm gonna give you a center, yeah? So El Duncan is now the face of Netflix Sports. She did the big guy climbing the wall and China.
Safe travels. Keep on keeping up.
Weapons restrictions
Got some
lifted.
climbing to do.
I mean, you didn't play gotcha at all. I mean, I am from Atlanta.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
It's unfair to all the women as well.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. I gave her the medicine. She says she's feeling better already. But I'm not kidding myself. Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics. She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need from that shelf. Hell, just take all of it.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Sam, the order's been posted. Take a look at the delivery terminal. The client's requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, speed will determine your eval. Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate additional items. You'll need to choose carefully from the equipment provided by the client. Now, the clock won't start until you set out. So, take your time to get your gear in order before you do.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Sam, in light of the patient's condition, I've gone ahead and put a time limit on this order. You can still deliver the cargo after it runs out, but I want you to move hell and earth to get there before it does. I know we keep piling things on you, but your BB unit can wait a little longer. And besides, beefing up the chiral network there should help it get better faster.
All weapons will be locked.
There you are. The Mountaineer just contacted me. The treatment I prescribed isn't working. We need to act fast. I hope the antibiotics would alleviate the worst of the symptoms, but it looks like we're past that stage. An infection like this so late in the pregnancy can cause any number of complications. Even if she survives, there is a risk she could suffer brain damage, even brain death. Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer. If you can connect them to me via the chiral network, I can use this equipment to diagnose the patient's condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, only vaccines utilizing viruses and other non-living components can be generated in this fashion, but future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and thank you.
Good work.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
There you are. The mount and not it oh.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Delivering cargo.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. It's a good thing you hurried. The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead. Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment. Everything's gonna be all right. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
You should thank him. The network he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right. Let's have a look at you.
You've brought us the next best thing to a live-in, Dr. Sam. Thank you so much. Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you from a certain mountaineer. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope? You probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right? Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
Order assigned.
All the best to you and yours.
I gotta get down.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
National security. The Justice Department ended up having to let Frank get off with a mere fine after he threatened to subpoena several CIA agents. The CIA General Counsel, Lawrence Houston, is supposed to have said that the CIA would be embarrassed if it were forced to produce those witnesses. In the end, no one was ever charged.
Hey, Sam. We would... You've helped... We're going...
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Period of national hysteria when Senator Joseph McCarthy went on a witch hunt, alleging communists had infiltrated every part of the U.S. government, Hollywood, high society, just about everywhere else. He also went after alleged homosexuals, since homosexuality was forbidden. He destroyed lives. He ruined careers. So naturally, the FBI's J. Edgar Hoover and the CIA's Alan Dulles made sure he could come after them. These men piled on each other. One of the files Hoover had on McCarthy, if he ever needed, stated that there was a woman McCarthy had a group of girls. She got this. The question is, this
Order assigned.
Beginning scan. Keeping out of pleasant journey. Keeping up. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Get it done.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Hello, Sam. Hey.
Those 16 were informants for the FBI. The Times wrote that one of them was an SS officer, Otto von Bolshevik, who the Times said was a mentor and top aide to Adolf Eichmann, architect of the final solution, and wrote policy papers on how to terrorize Jews. This was
remember not to...
Good work. New order available.
Communism was not one of them. Number 42, Hoover's perverts. Despite Hoover's reported sexual orientation, he supported and took part in a war against American homosexuals, which became known as the Lavender Scare. This has been called the U.S. government's systematic persecution of homosexuals, people deemed perverted. In the 1950s and 60s, hundreds of people, mostly men, faced torture and accusations that they disliked or loved people of the same sex.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Listen to your body and don't overdo it.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Decontamination. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey, Sam. Tough job. Wow, I tell you. We're going to get through this. Thank you, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access.
Your work is greatly appreciated, Sam.
One of the men who was listed in the thousands of documents. After his arrest, Kamang was one of the 16 men who met at the Hay Adams Hotel in Washington, all across from the White House, the foundation of a national gay rights organization named the Mattachine Society of Washington. You'll be surprised to hear that Hoover's men knew Kamang was despite it being kept secret. The classified 1,000-page FBI file stated that the hotel manager was listening to the meeting, and he went straight back to the FBI and told Hoover's desk what he heard. The FBI file said these men were a national security risk. Hoover actually had an informant in the society, leading to some men losing their jobs. It didn't stop there. Number 37. The men who left on August 28, 1963, the famed civil rights activist Martin Luther King gave his most renowned speech to a crowd of 250,000 people at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. King talked about black people living on a lone in the midst of a vast ocean of material, that he had a dream, which he but by the other members of the Mattachine Society of Washington.
Beginning fine. Have a pleasant journey.
Ever public speech relating to gay activism. This had never been done in the U.S. The FBI was pledged on April 17, 1965. The Society
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
You're from Bridges, right? You don't have anything else for me, do you? No? Okay. Never mind. Never thought I'd receive a delivery in such excellent condition. Hey, I have a favor to ask. Do you think you could find my father's camera for me? It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research in the area. My father believed that the key to understanding the Death Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his work, leaving me to finish what he started. And not long ago, I found something amazing. I was sure it was what my father had been looking for, even if I couldn't see how it related to the Death Stranding myself. What I needed was an expert opinion, someone who could look at what I'd found and tell me what it meant. So, I grabbed my father's camera and set out to document my discovery. Took pictures of every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men and I panicked, dropped everything and ran like hell. Thankfully, they never saw me, but when I stopped running, I realized the camera was gone, case and all. I've been trying to pluck up the courage to go and look for it ever since. But then, I remembered that the cargo tag was still on the case. And I figured, you being with Bridges and all, that you might have a way to pinpoint its location. Please, I'd give anything to have it back. I'm gonna put in the order. Please understand, that camera means everything to me. Until I know it's safe, I can't think about anything else. There's a terminal there you can use if you want to get started right away. Here. It's what I'd take if I were going myself. Knock yourself out.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal. Order assigned. Use of weapons is prohibited.
Sam, did you find our missing cargo? Huh. Looks like someone's carrying it around.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see it again. Oh, thank God. It looks exactly like it always did. Oh, you don't know what this means to me. It was my father's idea to move all the way out here. He thought he could get to the bottom of the Death Stranding all by himself. and we were right behind him. But look where it got us. If you hadn't come along when you did, the camera would be gone, and all our hard work would have been lost before anyone had a chance to see it. We can't let that happen. The world needs to hear about this. Someone out there will know what it means. So, connect us up. We want to be a part of the UCA. I truly hope our work will help to make a difference. Thanks again. I hope we get to meet again before too long.
Sam, it's Hartman. That camera you recovered contains some fascinating footage. The data stored on it was automatically shared with us after you added the photographer's shelter to the network, along with her father's research materials. Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed chiral connection, but I was able to check one of the images against a database at HQ. Based on my preliminary calculations, and the photographic and documentary evidence in our archives, I would estimate the paintings to be in the region of 30,000 years old, if not older. The artists were likely Neanderthals or other precursors who were migrating across the continent. See the dolphin-like creatures there? At the time, the cave would have been situated even farther from the coast than it is now. So how could the artists possibly have encountered dolphins? Answer: they couldn't. It is my belief that they had a brush not with dolphins, but with beach things. And that would mean the Death Stranding is not the first phenomenon of its kind, that it has happened before. Since the birth of our planet, countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs. Scientists refer to the largest known mass extinctions as the Big Five. But there have, of course, been many other extinction events, albeit on a smaller scale. What if the artists were trying to document one such event, that of their own extinction? It would be the first record in Earth's history of a Death Stranding. And it would also lend credence to my theories. The sooner you come and connect me to the network, the sooner we'll know. Just imagine the mysteries we'll be able to solve. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Wonderful news, Sam. BB-28's vitals are nearly within optimal operating parameters. Just before I called, it opened its eyes. It was looking all over, as if searching for someone. And then, our eyes met. For a moment, I think. I tell you, it was almost enough to make me want to keep the kid for myself. Anyway, I still need to run diagnostics and make adjustments as needed. However, the fluctuating local chiral levels could pose a problem. Think you can bring one more site into the network? Once you have, and once I have subsequently confirmed that BB is functioning reliably, I'll release it into your custody. This is the last step, I promise. Just one more site, that's all we should need. Good luck.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Sam, I see you received a mail from our mountaineer friend. Seems he's got an order for you. Might be good to give...
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Order assigned.
Weapons restriction. Lifted.
Dude, I'm exactly where
detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
A delivery? Oh, good. I must say, seeing you go about your business really does put a spring in my step. I do so enjoy your visit, Sam. Even an old man.
Good work. New...
Thank you, my friend.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey, Sam. Look, I'm sorry to impose on you once again, but we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Wow. I mean, honestly. We're going to get through this. Thank you.
Good work. New order available. Please act... Order assigned.
status ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Sam Bridges. She's a strange bird. It lives even higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research she's doing, well, it's out there. And we're talking straight up occult stuff, though she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say so. And she claims she's delving into the mysteries of the cosmos. Anyway, I found this rock out in the mountains with a handprint on it. And when I mentioned it to her, she got all excited. I honestly don't know what kind of close encounter she thinks it signifies. But I was wondering if you could bring it to her for me. And joining the UCA has opened my eyes to a few things. Like how there are all these people out there trying to make sense of the Death Stranding in their own way. And sure, her ideas may sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her, and I'd like to help her out. With your assistance, that is. You'll find an official order on the terminal. And thank you for coming. To think you got this here without... You gotta... By the way, I got you a little something. It's not much, but if it makes your life easier. Here's hoping you don't run into any trouble out there.
Good work. New order available. Please access the...
Sam, it's just like the one at South Knot City. A vortex loaded with so much chiralium that it's almost off the charts. Slowly but surely, it's creeping closer to us here in Mountain Knot. At least that's what I think, but I can't see it. Not with the naked eye. But the data doesn't lie. It's the same temporal phenomenon that you told me dropped you in a war zone.
I told you. But that wasn't.
The Cupid's limiter can handle most chiral spikes, but we didn't plan for another supercell.
Another supercell.
I told you it was the same as before.
Mama, is that you?
You got me, Sam. It's been a while. But not really. Mulligan, Lochno, we're the same. One body, one mind, one being. There's no point in trying to draw a distinction. Not in this world. We're all connected. Remember that.
Order assigned. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All weapons restrictions. Beginning scan. Weapons restrictions lifted. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Sam Bridges, I've been expecting you. The Mountaineer told me all about you. This handprint you brought me, or stencil as I prefer to call it, is a vital clue. It hails from an era long before the dawn of human history. I'm going to date it and lay bare the cause of the Death Stranding. And when I do, all the secrets of the cosmos shall be revealed. Did you know this mountain used to be a pyramid in ancient times? It's true. You won't find a place closer to the beach than this. To the wellspring, a source of untold power. How else do you think that chiral network of yours works? But I digress. Show me the stencil. Thank you. It's in excellent condition. All right, connect me to the chiral network. Now I have everything I need to date the stencil. Once I have my results, I'll share them with you and your colleagues at Bridges. You've done a good thing, Sam. If you find anything else, be sure to bring it straight to me. I'll be waiting. You should take this. I'm certain that it will be of use to you in your journey. Until we meet again, my friend.
Sam, it worked. BB-28 is in excellent condition. No evidence of lingering attachments or homesickness either. Perhaps its memory was erased after all. All that remains is for you to hook it up and take it for a run. I was hoping to return it to you as soon as possible, but I don't want to. I mean, I do, but it's a little more complicated than that.
What?
We've got a problem. You may have heard about the massive supercell heading right for Mountain Knot City. I left my facility to perform some additional tests on the BB in the field, and now I find myself unable to return. You know the cabin on the mountainside, northeast of Mountain Knot? Let's meet there.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
a favor there. Been doing a little shopping for Dead Man, have we? He's out at the moment, so we'll hold on to it for the time being. You're a hell of a guy, Sam.
The great deliverer does it again. Much obliged.
I say, I don't know what I did to deserve such kindness.
Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you for your delivery.
Weapons restriction. It's lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Sam! Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it. Search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. He'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
Where are you, baby?
I want my BB back. Find it. My dear baby. Stay pressed.
We need reinforcement. Move. Get right. Baby. Where are you, baby? I want it found. Light him up. We need reinforcement. Dad. Don't let me down, boys. Light him up. need reinforcements! Get back out there! Withdraw to cover!
My dear.
Line him up!
This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison. Lou.
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Tired, huh?
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.